Blake Allender Lively. Blake Allender Lively. Blake Allender Lively. Justin Louis Baldoni. Justin Louis Baldoni. Justin Louis Baldoni. Present and future, visible and invisible, for what we want to know. We want to know who was at fault, who started, who's lying, who will win the court case, who will come out successful. Did he put a PR attack on her? And for what's hidden behind darkness and the God and the saints were the answers to her questions.
What's a PR attack?
Public relations.
The media.
Yeah.
Did he call the media and put a social attack on her?
Yeah.
Oh. About her being rude and stuff?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You guys ready?
Ready.
First two coming out in the reading. It says, quickly, this problem is going to be resolved. So this is going to be resolved really quickly. It says, will someone be left hanging or will someone not? It says, and it's all going that way. It says, there is going to be a decision that's made here. It says, in the past, there was hardship, but we don't know who. Oh my God. It says, it's talking about the energy. The energy is bad right now. The energy between them, it's not healthy. It says that things were left incomplete. The future things will be left incomplete. So I don't know how far this is really going to go, to be honest with you. Going up the ladder, it talks about, a man who, has a good heart. It says, and a decision that was made, and the road that they went on. So the decision someone made to go after this or do this. And then it says a relationship that's been severed and loss of opportunities. It says, but no broken heart on either side. Like no one gives a fuck. On the three to the left, it's talking about not discontent. It says, but there are things that happened. And then it says, what a fool. It's talking about a fool. And then it talks about a girl, a woman, spiritual woman, or spiritually, whatever. So it talks about a fool. We're going to find out. These are all different breakdown cards. So let's get in. These are the base cards. Let's get into this. And it's talking about quickly the problem goes away. So it's saying that definitely there's a delay on what's going to happen, but there may not be a new beginning. In other words, this might be something that kind of gets dropped, or there's a settlement that's done, or they say, okay, you know what, let's just settle this out. This is stupid. We're going to ruin both of our careers here. Or maybe they're doing it for career purposes. It says the God's upside down with this. It's not a good thing. It says, and rest assured that, you're going to have to be patient to find out about it. So in other words, something has happened here, whether it's her or whether it's him. I think that she's doing it, looks like for the right reasons, because there's patience here. It talks about who's going to be left hanging or who's going to, go after it. And it says there is destruction that's coming for someone. There's no love between these two. This is a bad relationship. It says, and they're both free to do whatever they want, but it could affect their work. And again, that it really does, because think about it. They were even saying that they're lucky that Amber Heard even got a chance to be in Aquaman 2. That someone helped her. And I think it was, what's his name? The guy with the...
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa helped her, yeah. And so I think...
My man.
Huh?
My man helped her.
Yeah, I'll ask him and see what he says. You can have him. I don't want him. But it's definitely saying this is going to affect their work, and it's saying, and turn her upside down. So now seeing this, and it talks about destruction of her character and the diva that she portrayed herself to be on the set is real. And I had my own doubts. Honestly, I thought, yeah, he's probably getting fresh. She's an attractive girl. She has a whole different type of look. She does have a really unique look, you know what I mean? So
exotic look.
She has, I don't know, exotic. It's more of that
mysterious, like
classic American vibe.
Classic American with a little bit of like real
the
sexual,
hot girl.
the hot,
yeah, she's
yeah.
so
right.
Serena van der Woodson, if you will.
I don't know who the hell it is, but okay, thanks.
Gossip Girl.
So, anyways, this could turn out bad for her, because there's going to be other people who don't like her who are going to come out and talk shit. It says the energy is bad here between the both of them. It says there's going to be the death of one of them, like saying death of their career or death of opportunities. It's saying, but no karma. It says no real karma for this. It says, at the beginning it was kind of like family. It says, and then she went upside down. So it talks again about her. She went upside down for, I don't know, whatever reasons, and says, and there's no defense. In other words, She acted out. Did he come on to her? I think he did. You know what I mean? He came on a little strong. That might have been the reason why she kind of flips her script. But still, there's a right way to handle things and there's a wrong way. And if it was happening already at the beginning of the movie, why not right there and then start the lawsuit? Why wait till everything's finished? And I think because, you know, if it was inappropriate, then the Me Too movement's here, guys. If he was inappropriate, you just have to say something and all the women jump up. And I support that. If a man pushes the line, yeah, then you need to, you know, handle that. It says, at this point, there's a decision here that's going to be made. It says both of them are afraid to lose because, you know, it's in their career. It says, and both of them are trying to master this or try to win this or want to see how they can fix this. It says the burden is on both their backs. It's funny, we're reading both of them. It says, but things aren't like they were in the past. In the past, when something like this happened, they got swept under the rug. Oh, he touched her inappropriately. It's okay. Oh, he fucking made her suck his dick. Oh, straight under the rug. Nowadays, that shit don't fly. Because women are like, oh shit, like, so in order for us to get ahead, you're still gonna treat us like, you know, shit. And that's not called for. At this point, it's saying, you know, it's about money too. It's about money. So the best way to hurt the person, because they both have money, right? We know that. So the best way to hurt them is to take some of their money. You know, even make them sell their home. Like, and that's kind of what it's saying. So it's interesting what's coming on here. I don't know if we're answering the questions or not, but it says, at this point, things are still incomplete. Like, we don't know what facts are going to come out or who's going to be willing to say anything. It says, but the road's open for both of them to go after it. And both of them have the opportunity to win. It's just who's going to be better at it. But there is going to be a big change regardless for one of them. And it looks like, you know, the fact that she's going to try to portray herself as this loving, gracious individual who, you know, has compassion for people and doing stuff. And I just have a feeling that someone's going to come out and say that's not true and leave everything incomplete, like leave the doubt. And that's what court trials are about. Like, if you can create doubt, you're going to win, right?
Yeah.
It says, and for him, you know, he's upside down there. It says, you know, he's just going to go away for a while. Like, once it's done, it's talking leaving things behind, just go away, like not even worry about it. And which would be smart. It says that he may even get involved with some witchcraft to make this go away. And what nationality is he? He's
Italian and Jewish.
Italian's big in brujeria. It says so that the sun can shine for him. It says that way he doesn't have to give any money out. And this isn't about you know, balance or anything. This is just about I got the money. That's a big thing. It says, and triumph is his. And we know that now. And it's funny because it's telling us. In the beginning, it's telling us she could go really badly upside down. And now it's telling us that even though he's going to do whatever he's got to do, he could win. He has a really good chance to win. So there may be a settlement, and that's why things go away quickly. It says, you know, not knowing, neither of them knowing what road to really go down yet. There's my card talking, and it's saying there's lies and deception here. Someone is lying. Someone is lying. And so I honestly think that, yes, he may have gotten overstimulated. The fact that he's the producer may have took that into head. And, yeah, he may have made a couple passes at her.
He's the director.
I know.
She's the producer that owns the that.
Okay, but he's still the director.
Yeah.
So either way, he made probably a couple of passes at her, or he, you know.
But they were saying that because he has rights to the books.
She wants the rights.
Yeah, so that's why she's saying that, because she wants to direct it her way or some shit. I don't know.
But it's already
I
done.
don't know.
There's
But
like a trilogy to the. There's like
I think
different movies.
there's a
to it.
second book.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're gonna make the. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But
And that would be smart because it's probably going to make a lot of money because I liked it.
Yeah.
It was a good show, right? I didn't like the way it ended. I wanted to keep going. I'm not a novelero, but I am now. And so there's lies and deceit here, definitely. It's saying someone's going to take it all alone. Someone's going to be left alone, like left in the cold. It says, and there's a knight in shining armor that comes in to win. So it's talking about he's going to win. So maybe he did. It's really easy to misconstrue, I think, when you're with someone and you're spending time with them, that, you know, you may get caught up in the moment. You may look in that person's eyes and be like, oh my God, what if? Or what if, you know, what if something happens? Or you start feeling this passion between each other, or something's happening.
I think he did it.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't think he did it.
I think he made a couple passes at her. I think because
I think
there's
he
some
probably
really.
did, but not as bad as she's.
Yeah, she's
accusing
blowing it up
him
more
of.
than what.
I agree, and I think because he won't give her because she probably wanted half the rights to the next
So she
sequels,
probably threatened
and
him.
so she's like, okay, then I'll say that you know may pass that,
Go ahead.
which he probably did, but I don't. Come on, guys, you saw it with Angelina Jolie, and you saw it with fucking what's his name, You guys know his wife, the girl that's married to her, Brad Pitt. God, you guys are all just
You said wife, not husband.
husband. Well, okay, whatever. The husband, Brad Pitt. You know the reason they get together because when they do the Smiths, there's some heat there. There's some shit
That's
going
where they
on.
have the
Yeah, that's where they had their affair. And so when you're doing a movie like that, there's some heat there. Like you're
work with the
kissing,
person a long time.
you start seeing them in a different way. You may misconstrue that just because they're being nice that maybe they want you. Or and again, he's not a great looking guy. He's built like a motherfucker. He's ripped. There's no doubt.
There's a thing now in movies that they have like intimacy coordinator. So basically, kind of like a fight scene, there's like an intimacy coordinator where they teach them how to do it while they're in the movie. She was apparently that intimacy coordinator.
Yeah,
Her?
she was.
Yes.
That's conflict of interest. I would
And
say.
so basically, the company was telling you need to
How's that
get one,
conflict
you
of
need to get
interest?
one, and she's like, oh, I can be it.
That's
what
why I
mean.
don't think so, because he's mad that she was just saying stuff about her skincare or hairline or whatever, and not really talking about the message of the story.
Right.
So
And then she's claiming that his studio company that owns the rights, that's what they told her to say during the press junket. To keep it lively, not talk
Okay, so
about
there's-
the TV.
And if it was true, why would she not stop doing it? Why didn't her husband say anything if he was always on set?
Okay. So I'm with you guys. I mean, we're seeing it here in the cards, and we haven't been wrong in any celebrities we do. So it's saying at this point, there's darkness between the both of them. There's going to be some real darkness. We're talking about brujeria and going to people, and you know what I mean. So and if you're a movie star and you know someone who's really powerful, you can get shit done. Why not? And plus, if you belong to the whole system of the
You know who
rituals,
they're gonna go
you know who
to.
you're going to. They're probably going to go up against each other. It says at this point. These are relationships that have been severed. They're upside down. Like, there's no more opportunity. Like, someone is going to get really cut here. It says, and this is the battle. This is the fight. It says she's going to end up upside down for her anger and for the way she handles shit. It's a double-edged sword. No wonder Amber Heard's on her side. At this point, it says, and they're not going to reconcile. They're not going to reconcile. There's not going to be a face-to-face. So basically, it's saying, someone's going to have to take the fall. And I think once they realize who's going to come out against her, she's going to have a problem with it. The Me Too movie's not going to save her. It says it's returning to cut off her head, her own actions. It says, and the horses are going different ways. Does she go loving and kind of back out and say, fuck it, I'm done? Because she wants more than what she's entitled to. And I guarantee you her husband's telling her the same shit. He's a billionaire now. He started the Mint Mobile and did all kinds of shit. And so they got money to fight, bro.
And they say that he's exactly the same like her on his sets of that he does.
I wouldn't doubt it. It says there's no broken heart here. Like there's no love loss here. It's saying there's no obstacles really. The world is upside down for both of them, man. Money's going to be lost here. It says his anger has turned upside. So his anger and trying to retaliate as well is going to hurt him as well. It says they're going to be in this vicious cycle of trying to get, can I get witnesses? Can I get this? And this was said, this was not said, this was done. Here she wants this. The facts are going to be laid out. And when you see what she's asking for, why does she have entitlement is what we need to find out. Is it that she was the one who initiated the project and did all this shit? Or is it him that did it because that's why he's directing? Who's entitled to what? You know what I mean? Or was something agreed on verbally and they're not keeping not keeping his word? Something's going to come up here. It says, at this point, neither one of us discontent, like they're just waiting to see, but there are three things that are going to go upside down here, and one of them is going to look like a fool. It says, moving forward, they need to be careful with the decisions they make. It says, that they think they're both strong enough to handle this and do this battle, and they're going to fucking tame the other one. It says, but one of them is going to end up unhappy. It says, and this is going to turn her upside down. It keeps throwing her upside down, guys. It's saying, even her own, whatever gift she has or whatever she is, it says, in the end, they have the money to go for it. It's saying she has the money. In the end, no matter what, she's still left with money. And I think that's the big fight between, stars and stuff. No matter what, we're fighting for millions. Like, okay, I'll give it to you. Here's $1 million. Or here's 10 million. Or here's 20 million. It's not, either way, it's not going to destroy them financially. It says, career-wise and character-wise and all that kind of shit, integrity-wise. It says her spirituality, will she become spiritual with this? It's saying that there's not a lot of love for that. Like she's money driven. Let's just put it that way. It says at this point, a celebration comes to a man who, and it talks about him going upside down financially. So, to be a director of a movie, be able to continue to work in the industry, be able to do stuff, it costs money. but it's saying the celebration comes to him, even though I don't know how much money he got out of this, but it's saying that. It says, but also he's evil. He's going to go dark. We know that. He's going to go to the dark side to get what he wants. It says, and everything will come to an end. Interesting. It says, at this point, it should be very clear. It says that the injustice that's about to happen. Winning it fairly, I think, is cool. If you win and you go to court and you win it fairly and you have the witnesses and all that shit, that's cool. But if you do dark magic, it's unjust. And that's what it's saying. It says, in order to have fortune, doing injustice to have fortune. He's all, just because she wouldn't sleep with him. So again, I was right. I was right. He did throw a couple passes at her. I mean,
she's hot.
I'm saying that I would do that because I'm married, but I'm sure that happens to a lot. Sam, what are you doing? I'm not going to do anything like that.
Hold on. You better not.
It says, but not going to lose sleep over it. Not going to be depressed over it. Like, that's not going to happen here. It's saying there's going to be triumph. It says, and someone's going to lose a lot of opportunities and be brought to their knees.
That'd be her.
And there you go. That's the reading for this. That was interesting. That was actually really interesting.